not enough to warrant.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to BullShirt'n with Jeff, Caleb, Nick, Brian, and Elijah is in the house today.
Who's playing music?
It's on my Facebook.
Turn the sound down.
It was slow behind.
Sunglasses can't turn your sound down. Gee, Christmas.
I guess I can't watch this like this. Sorry, I was trying to do something. I can't watch it like that. That won't work for me. So, hey, here we are. It's Friday morning. We made it Friday morning. It's an awesome, awesome morning. Sunshine and everything else.
Birds are chirping.
Yeah. I watched my stupid German Shepherd pup.
He's not stupid.
Yeah, he jumped about 6 feet in the air off the porch to try to catch a bird this morning.
There's no such thing as a stupid German Shepherd.
No, there is no such thing. They're all so smart.
Well, he's I don't know. But hey, make sure you tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and watch us. I don't know if you'll learn anything. I don't know if you'll be entertained. But you might as well watch us if you're sitting home doing nothing anyhow,
You
right?
don't have to wear sunglasses inside.
Hey, like I said, when you're cool, the sun always shines, man. So, all right, let's get straight to our question of the day here. What would you choose as a companion? A centaur,
Do you know what a centaur
a troll, or a fairy?
Well, this is the easiest thing in the world.
What's a centaur?
My first.
Oh wait, is that half man, half horse?
Yes.
Yeah. That one's my first go-to. Like, immediately first thought, I'm like, centaur.
Yeah.
But then I think I go to the fairy.
That's acceptable, as long as you don't pick troll.
Yeah, troll I feel like is the easiest one to
That's like
eliminate.
having a tiger as a pet. Eventually, it's gonna get tired of you, and that's not gonna go.
And it's gonna smell.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be just disgusting.
Large, they
And
don't eat a lot,
right?
like horses. And
Yep. So, and if we go down that road, then the centaur's probably not the best thing either, because he's got the appetite of a horse and a man.
Yeah, but also it replaces a vehicle for short term.
Well, that's fair too. So,
fed,
eh,
be his friend, and he'll take you places.
I'm pretty sure I am a centaur.
Do you know how it works, Jeff?
I know that this is the most open and accepting that the world has ever been, but I think you have to have 4 legs. Like, I think you have to have 4
watch, he's
legs.
gonna start running around like this now.
I don't know.
Centaur Jeff. Oh goodness gracious.
Well, I sure ain't no.
No, but you know, if we all had centaurs, you know what we could do? We could joust with each other. Brian.
No.
Say nobody got no hands.
You're doing the thing again.
Nobody
What do
has
you mean?
hands.
The centaur has hands. He has 4 legs in his hands. You've
turned it into the fairy as the only option for you, because once again the centaur is going to get tired of you if
Here,
you're
this is
only
what a
using
centaur
it for
looks like.
jousting.
Is
He
that
looks
like?
kind of like Amish at the head.
Oh,
Then he's got the
He's
arms.
got like a goat beard.
They're not
This
watching.
this particular centaur.
He's got goat
So, what was I going to go
very
with
good
that?
at building farms.
The jousting thing. So, Brian, you know the other day I was coming back from Menards and you were leaving and I stuck a stick out the window? Had I been able to get it out soon enough, I was going to stick it out to pretend like we were jousting. But I couldn't get the stick out the window. So I just stuck it out the window and went like this.
Get one of those collapsible like magician things and stick it out and just flip the thing and it'll just extend. There's your javelin.
see, I keep thinking the maturity is going to hit him, but I think we're
No, I think I'm
We're
almost
past
30 and I don't think I'm changing.
we're past that.
The centaur might not be the best choice. Rumor has it that they're stuck up and they probably wouldn't let you ride them. So,
Yeah, they might find it kind of weird.
what do you mean?
I don't know, I just felt like hitting the button.
Take that away from him.
Yeah, they might not like you climbing on their back. And
Yeah,
take
right.
you somewhere.
Right?
The fairy at least has
Of
magic.
course, it does say companion, not. How do I want to word this without sounding
Livestock.
Yeah,
Okay.
or servant.
No,
You know, so it's a companion. It's something you do stuff with. So you've got to be like. I think my final answer is a fairy.
I'm going with troll.
Small stuff that moves around quick freaks me out. I think that eventually the fairy would just smack it out of the
But
air.
it can do magic. Centaur.
Oh, it's your companion. I thought it's what you wanted to be.
Oh, your earlier statement makes much more sense.
Yeah. You
gotta admit, coming from reading it as companion,
No, I get
the
it.
shock.
I get it.
I was like, what do you mean?
I get it. I don't want that dude hanging out with me. I'm going with troll.
You want to hang out with the troll.
That doesn't change it.
Or you'll
Like the
spend
guy
a
that went to
majority-
live with the bears. He wasn't scared either. Guess what? He still got 8.
You'll spend a majority of your time under a bridge.
Yeah.
No, I'll trade.
You guys could hang out under the bridge that crosses the Scioto. Just
Can we
outside
add a
town.
fourth? Can we add a fourth option?
You're the
Goat
boss.
Man. My bridge.
No.
Oh.
Hey,
Goat man demon.
just
thing.
think back to film study. Before
Oh, that makes me sick to my stomach.
we played Shady Side the first time, and we all met at Coop's house.
They had a
Goat
goat
Man
band there?
video.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no.
a band. We can explore that later. When
Yeah, I'm confused. I was talking about, my bridge now, go
yeah,
man.
no, you guys are talking about wildly different things, and you'll like it. You'll enjoy this one.
Brian's the only viewer on Instagram, and it gives you the option to wave to him on there. So I just waved to Brian. Oh goodness.
That's all right. It's probably good for it to have interactions, right? So you guys just keep interacting.
Right.
When we do this.
So final answers are fairy. Nick chose a
Come back to me.
I'm gonna roll with the troll.
shocking one to me, but
Why?
If I can't ride the Centaur, I would probably go with the ferry as well.
I guess it depends on your relationship with the Centaur.
Right. If he enjoys traveling and doesn't mind a little extra weight, then
Yeah.
I'd go with that.
You ain't
but-
gonna wrap your arms around his waist, are you?
No, I'd get a nice saddle.
Yeah, see, now that's probably where if I was that.
Some of
I'd
these
probably-
centaurs have saddles.
But when I was
Do they?
younger, my grandma Janet had me on a horse, and I scream cried until I was off of it. So
You may not want to do
Yeah,
that.
that might not be a bad
I may
choice.
not- I may not enjoy it.
Can you walk behind a centaur, or is it like a horse? Will it just crack you?
They walk behind you.
Yeah, I
Now, I've seen horses in parades. They like to just go wherever.
Yeah.
So now you got a man horse
All right.
just having bowel movements
See?
wherever.
True.
Do what he wants.
So you've got a horse, and then you also have half a man. And let's be honest, we know that just men, people in general, aren't very good at making decisions. So
Well,
a bad decision making poop machine.
Centaur is the best choice for me. I think we'd be tied fast.
I can see that. I can see that.
All right, well let's move on.
So, I found this story, and it just kind of ties into everything we're doing and talk about for the most part. So I'm gonna read this story to you, okay? An American Airlines pilot reported a UFO while flying over New Mexico. Now, this happened on February 21st, so that's what? About 2 weeks ago almost. A little less than 2 weeks ago. So, alright, let's go through this. It says commercial flights are typically uneventful, but for a couple of pilots aboard American Airlines Flight 2292 to Phoenix, Arizona on Sunday, the ride was anything but boring. Around 1 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, they spotted an unidentified flying object soaring right over them at 37,000 feet. The flight took off from Cincinnati, Ohio, without a hitch, headed to the Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. The plane soon found itself at cruising altitude as passengers did their best to bide the time. Little did they know, however, that the pilots in the cockpit were dealing with the unexplainable. It was somewhere above northeastern New Mexico that the airmen radioed the Air Route Traffic Control Center in Albuquerque for answers. And then it says, do you have any targets up here? We just had something go right over the top of us, the pilot said. I hate to say this, but it looked like a long cylindrical object that almost looked like a cruise missile type of thing moving really fast. It went right over top of us. But perhaps the most remarkable is the fact that none of the passengers aboard saw the UFO or even knew that the pilots had. Meanwhile, radar men on the ground and amateur ufologists desperately tried to identify what had enroached the Airbus A320 that day. American Airlines, however, seemed hesitant to admit that the incident had occurred.
There's shock.
Yeah, right. They say, at this time, we do not have any indication the radio transmission was from the flight crew on board American Airlines Flight 2292, the company stated. And it says, following a debrief with our flight crew and additional information received, we can confirm this radio transmission was from American Airlines Flight 2292. And that was from, I guess that was what? They went from saying that it wasn't from them, or they couldn't prove that it was from them, to that it was them. And then American Airlines said, for any additional questions on this, we encourage you to reach out to the FBI.
The FBI?
Yeah.
We have a Space Force, for heaven's sake.
I don't think it's up off the ground yet. Pun intended.
Wonder if we'll put a stop to it.
So
To what?
then
But
in 2007 and 2017, U.S. Navy footage of fast-moving UFOs leaked online. And then the Pentagon was the one that confirmed that the videos were real. So, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy. I guess it's kind of crazy, but it's also not, because I definitely think aliens are...
3 things to say.
Okay.
1, don't call the FBI. Let them just don't call them and ask them your questions. Let them do their jobs. 2, how does one go about becoming a ufologist? Is that a program?
Sounds like you're
Can I go to Rio and get a 2-year degree in that? And 3, no, this is fake. I don't believe it. Disagree.
I agree.
UFOs?
No, not this one.
You know, those pilots have been known to drink and fly.
True.
Yep, and then all you gotta do is recover and land it in a river, and you're a hero. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Drink and fly.
So you can... Okay. Now... I think this is something I ought to do. So you asked how to become a ufologist, right? You can take a ufology diploma course.
All online, I would assume.
All online for only $157.92.
So
For
anyway,
how much?
I'm doing it.
Me too. I think I might do it.
For how much?
$157.92.
We need to start offering like a
But here's the best
cryptology
thing.
course or something.
This has really just solidified the fact that I'm going to be a ufologist. 0% payment plan available. 6 monthly payments of $24.25.
Yeah, because all they need is for you to pay one time, and they've made 100% more than they thought they would make.
So you get there's 10 modules, lifetime access, and study group access in case we have any issues.
So we could put a sign out here on the door that this building also houses Chillicothe. What is it?
UFO Society or something.
So now we're going to start a UFO society too.
You can make the kitchen your little lab for it. That's
Get
where you
mine.
can put all your Lego ships.
They stay in the office.
Or when they fall out and hit people in the head.
It's a thought. It's a thought.
Well, now you can go be that. So go be all you can be.
I wonder what
There's
the,
6 parts to each module.
I wonder what the demand is like in the ufologist job market.
It says high.
Well, I'm sure it does.
It doesn't say that anywhere. I made that up.
It's probably it's freelance it, man. You think you seen it? Let's come out. We'll investigate it for $500.
Might as well throw in Bigfoot too. Be a Bigfootologist. Actually, that'd be a crypto.
I don't think there is such a thing.
Crypto.
You hit the nail on the head with that. Actually,
Thank you. So I'm down. I mean, might as well, right? Stuff's real, so take advantage of it.
Allegedly. I'm done believing in anything. I think. I'm just
Alleged. Everything's alleged.
Yeah, not science.
One thing is not alleged, and that is the shape of the Earth.
Flat?
Well,
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I mean,
That's fine. You can watch wrestling at your house by yourself on.
do you think the mysterious signing from AEW is
I'll tell you who it ain't.
Big Show?
It ain't Shaq.
No, but Big Show's the one that.
I mean, I'm gonna do the thing that I get mad when other people do, and that's build it up in my own head and make it be something awesome. And then when it's not, I'm gonna get mad at the company. So obviously, you want to think it's gonna be somebody like CM Punk, but it's probably gonna be somebody like Scott Steiner.
I think it's gonna be someone that wears Jimmy Johns on their shorts.
It's not Brock Lesnar. It's not Brock Lesnar. He's gonna keep coming back to WWE and doing that one show or two shows in Saudi Arabia and getting $10-20 million and then going back to the middle of the woods and chopping wood.
I think it's
in
gonna be the
Canada
Sheik.
or wherever he is. I think he still his son is one of the people that started the company that we watched.
The grandson of a plumber.
What about Hulk?
Hulk's still alive, but
Hulk
Yeah, he's alive.
Hogan is.
he's
not-
had a rough go of it.
Well, he's had a. You make it sound like it's not something he can control.
No,
he's
it's
had a rough
definitely-
go of it because he says the N word on
Yeah.
occasion.
What about that's not going to go well for you.
No.
It sure
It doesn't take it. It doesn't take an intelligent person not to say that.
Right?
Yep. So,
You know.
but yeah. Hey, fun stuff. So, Brian, if you want to pull up this press release, and this is an official press release from the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife.
Now I want to just throw out a disclaimer right there.
discriminating against states.
Well,
I do.
yeah. And I've got to back up.
Well,
just
then you
a-
can't get
just
mad
a
when
second.
someone discriminates against West Virginia.
Well, I just laugh at them because they're wrong.
I got to back up for just a second. Billy Wyndham was that one of the four horsemen?
Yeah.
That's
Is
who
it
it'll
Billy or Barry?
Barry.
be.
Barry.
That's who it'll be.
J.J. Dillon was there, and Tully came out of retirement to wrestle. So Tully
They
was
did the
wrestling.
shoe spot and everything. where he
Yep, with
hands the
JJ.
shoe in and-
Yep. And then when they were leaving, Tony Schiavone told J.J. Dillon that he didn't get any extra money for trying to talk into the mic as he was walking out.
And then Arn Anderson came out and put the
Yeah,
floor up.
and
so
did the
that
four.
everybody-
They're coming back with a new set of four horsemen. Is what they're doing, and they're using some of the old guys as managers and stuff to kind of bring them back in.
Okay.
So now to our official
Back to
press
Kentucky.
release. It says Public Service Bulletin dated 3/1/2021. Due to heavy rainfall and flooding, and then it says Sasquatch alert.
You can tell us from Kentucky right here. Sasquatch doesn't have anything to do with heavy rain.
I was gonna say this
Now
is just a
listen to
really
the-
tall person
this-
that fell down. in the
Just
mud
listen
in heavy
before.
rain.
Just listen. It says, attention visitors, Sasquatches have been sighted coming from the woodlands to the lakes, rivers, and other waterways to feed on fish, crawdads, vegetation, and other food sources. Do not be alarmed if you have an encounter. Remain calm. Do not run. Do not separate from your group. Do not chase Sasquatch. Do not feed Sasquatch. Which, those, five things right there are kind of comical to me with how they end it, which we'll get to. But then it says, do take photos, record location and direction of travel, report the encounter. Now this is why the first five are fairly funny to me. They're telling you to not do all those things, right? But then it says Sasquatches are not aggressive, nor will they harm you.
So I get how we come up with, like, you know, if you encounter a bear, try to look big and make a noise and things like that. But how do you come up with this for a Sasquatch? Like, I would assume that you come up with the rules for wild animals by trial and error. You know, oh, that person got what did they do? They ran. Okay, well, don't do that.
Right.
How do you come up with
let's
that
be
for a
real.
Sasquatch?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously made as a joke.
Maybe they're putting
But-
somebody out there in a Sasquatch.
Is it really? Is it really?
And they're like, we gotta make sure nobody does anything.
I feel like if you believe in Sasquatch, don't you have to believe in aliens?
No, you don't have to. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me that you would believe in one and not the other, but you don't have to.
I mean, that's just like saying if you believe in a centaur, there should be some form of a bull man.
What?
It should be like a cousin who's a bull and a man.
Or like if you go to church every Sunday, you have to also believe that Zeus is chilling up on Mount Olympus. Like they don't just go hand in hand.
No, they don't.
Oh, we'll just start creating creatures then.
You have.
Paper City Monster.
Yeah, Paper City Monster. Chillicothe's own cryptid. Coming to a shirt.
The thing
You don't
said.
have to. I'm just saying if you're open to the possibility of Bigfoot being real, I feel like you've got to be open to
I
the
think the chances
possibility
are a lot
of
higher.
everything else being
I
real.
think the chances are a lot higher.
Yeah. So that's my thing. Not that you have to. I just feel
Well, an open-minded person will
and there's lots of things you
Look
can do
at
to open
everything.
your mind.
But
What? What?
nothing.
I don't.
Hey.
Oh no, I feel like they're real. So
Huh?
I feel like they're real. I feel like this could be a real press release, not even made as a joke.
I mean, it is a real press release.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be about to come up with a press release in a little bit.
Monday, you mean? Or Big Jeff falls to Caleb in BullShirt'n championship match.
What are you guys playing?
Same thing you did.
Who's your money on?
Well, I mean, why would...
I've been practicing. Me and Brian have practiced like 3 times this week.
Okay, you practiced at Frisbees.
You know what? You're on to something. You know what I didn't practice at? Paper airplanes. Actually, I did.
He did. He spends.
And you keep saying that you flew a paper airplane.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You
Well,
flew
it
a
won't
dog.
fly now. Someone sabotaged it.
Barely a paper airplane.
Don't!
Wow.
Still flies. You can tell I threw it. My elbow.
Flies
Hey,
like
by
a
the way,
champion.
I hurt my elbow.
Let's go to commercial. That's some crap.
Miletree is a full-service screen printing and embroidery shop that has been serving Southern Ohio since 1987. When you are in need of apparel for your business, school, or event, your first call should be to our team of branding experts who are here to bring your visions to reality. Our goal is to help you grow your brand while making you look great. For more information, visit our website www.mtscreenprint.com and get your free quote today.
Alright. Live.
Wow.
Hey, we're back. Welcome back to BullShirt'n with everybody. Everybody's still here, except Ed. He's out there. So we've talked about UFOs. We've talked about Bigfoot.
Centaurs.
How
That was
about
a great transition, right? So, I want to be careful how I say it because I don't want to come across as bad, but
then be careful how you say it.
I think we just need a little bit of patience and understanding sometimes. You know, we've got our time frame. So as far as jobs getting done, you know, it take anywhere 7 to 10 business days. The artwork can take a day or two. Getting a quote can take a day or two. But I feel like so much that and it's just today's society, but if people don't get a response immediately, they start freaking out and like sending all these messages. Did you get this? Did you get that? And it's like, yeah, you emailed us at 8 o'clock last night. You know, I'm not going to email you back at 8 o'clock that night. So our time frames are, you know, we're busy, we're small, we don't have time just to sit there and respond to everything as soon as it comes in or have the time to do it, because we're working on orders and things like that. But I think I just want to get a little bit of understanding that we're not just sitting there ignoring you. If you don't hear back from us immediately, it's just because we're doing other stuff. We're either in production, we're with the customer, we're doing something. And I think, to be honest, I think what's ruined it, as much as I love it and take advantage of it, is Amazon. Because people are so quick to do something and then they've got it in 2 days and everyone wants answers, they want their stuff like this. And with a lot of people like us, it's hard to do and hard to keep up with. And just because we don't respond to you immediately doesn't mean that we're not working on your stuff or not listening or doing things for you. We just have other stuff that we have to get done to be able to get everyone's stuff done. And it's a hard thing to balance.
It is. We do. I mean, we do things in a timely fashion. And when I first started selling anything, it was associated with the work industry. It was in the construction industry, and someone would call in and request a quote that you would put on a typewriter and type it out, and you'd stick it in the envelope and have them help us put it in the United States Postal Service. And you would mail that quote.
And they never get there now.
And then when they would get that quote, they would sign it, accept it, put it in an envelope, and send it back. So you're talking a whole week to get a quote approved sometimes. And now where everything's immediately, which is cool.
It's a curse. It's a curse and a blessing.
It is a curse, but I'm not going to complain about the technology that's led it to us. But we're all impatient with everything. Think about it. You won't go sit in line at McDonald's in a drive-through. You do the curbside pickup because you're not going to sit there for that 5 minutes in the, So it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
But
right.
But we work as fast and as hard as we can. I can promise you that.
And sometimes things do slip through the cracks, It's just
not me, but sometimes he does, yeah. And sometimes
you got the biggest crack.
I know.
Deflecting. It's hot in here.
It is hot in here.
Well, there's 5 people and a dog, and we got the door closed.
And computers running. And you got the sunlight coming in, roasting
And
jet.
this doesn't really have anything to do with it, but you also got that stupid fish tank.
Yeah, it does. It puts humidity in the air. It's just like, oh my god. All right, hey, so
The level of neglect Caleb shows the fish by these shows, because you just watch the water level get lower.
As crazy as for 3 days, I've told myself to put water out so it can sit and then dechlor whatever it is, and then I can put it in there, and I still have yet to put the water out. So
come on, man. So Caleb don't take care of his fish.
Well, I do. It's still alive, and the frog and the shrimp.
The frog ate the shrimp. I'm pretty sure. So, but
It's not
anyhow, time
not
frames.
big enough.
Also, sometimes the complexity of the job might.
Right. Yep. That definitely plays into it.
It's not a cookie cutter place. You're not buying a box of macaroni every day. All right, it's different each
We
time.
sell T-shirts.
We do. That's right.
And
They're typically not blank.
No, that's a good point. It depends on what you're doing. If you get something simple, one color, you're going to get it way quicker than a 4-color front, 2-color back.
Your design
You know,
is a bit quicker.
Yeah.
The backlog on printing is what it is. So, what's your weekend plans?
Wrestling.
Huh?
Wrestling.
You're gonna watch wrestling? Elijah wrestling?
Wrestling.
Brian, tell me you're not watching wrestling.
You can if you want to.
More than welcome to walk down.
Caleb's coming over. Allegedly.
Probably nothing. Typical weekend at my house.
This weekend.
Yeah, I'm planning on
Sometimes
coming
that's
for a
just
little
the
bit
best
Sunday.
option, though.
Yeah.
It is.
You don't get that all the time, and it's just
You can't do it at my house, man. You can't hide. What are you doing there, superstar?
Oh, we've got lots of stuff to do Saturday. Got to come make the house payment, all that kind of fun stuff. And Jenna's got to return diapers that she ordered the wrong size. Then we're going to go out to dinner.
Are they too big?
Too small.
Thank
Two
you.
sizes too small.
Great question.
I was like, just hold on.
Right.
I was really hoping for the wrong answer right there.
No, I would be smart enough for that one. And so we're gonna go out to dinner Saturday. I don't really know where to go. Actually, if we could take suggestions for where we're gonna go for dinner Saturday.
It's a shame it's not open. You could go to the Sheets in Circleville because gas is second on there.
So we can get dinner and fill up.
That's right.
Hey, Del Taco was looking pretty lively last night.
I do want to
They
try
sell
Del
churros.
Taco. Well, because they also sell really good hamburgers, apparently.
They sell
So-
just about everything from
Yeah.
from the looks of it.
It was
And
all lit up last night when I came in. I had Max and Knox with me, and Knox goes, "What's that place?" I said, "Del Taco," and Max goes, "Why did you put it right beside Taco Bell?" I said, "I don't know."
But it's supposed to be really good. So
If I was you, I would eat at down here. I would go to Poorhouse,
that's one that we talked about.
Old Capitol Brewery,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be really
50 West,
Yeah.
Old Jerry's.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pizza a lot though.
You can get chicken strips from the Pilot.
Those are great. Chicken
They are really good
strips.
chicken strips.
They're great chicken strips.
But I would Carlstown House.
Carl's is good.
You know, if I try to eat at places that people that we see walking down the street, and I don't know the dude owns Longhorn or whatever it is.
7 Mile and do that.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Try
to
to get
do
one of
that.
those free shirts.
How many sandwiches is it? 8.
It's like that.
Yeah, I ate all 8.
Crazy Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
The new
Isn't
hot
there?
dog place down on
Hippie,
West. Yeah, the hippie.
It's just hippie hot dog. Isn't it?
Where's that at?
It's on Western, right next. It's real close to Giovanni's.
Yeah, it's right next
Really?
to him actually. It's
I-
right next to
listen.
the drive-through.
Oh,
I
it
will
took the
not-
place of that
Will not eat at White Castle.
Asian.
I appreciate the suggestion, but you are braver than
I did see they do
Who in their right mind eat a daggone crab cake from White Castle?
my grandfather.
I know. I see. I heard him.
If you go to 7 Mile Smokehouse and do that thing, I'll come film it, and it can be a man versus food challenge.
Well, so it's not eat all 8 sandwiches at one sitting.
Well, you should.
Well, how?
It's
How's
just
that
keep
fun?
track. You go in and eat, each one. I'm as far as I'm aware.
Oh.
That's just an accomplishment. That's not.
Yeah, right. But they all look
That's a way
so
better.
good.
That's
Actually,
a way better way to do that.
you guys want to go get lunch there today?
No.
No.
I
Just
gotta
print
go.
off one of those shirts. Like,
Yeah.
hey, look at me.
Hey, I ain't no late.
Start on screens.
I gotta prepare my home for guests this weekend.
Shoot.
No,
Then that's what. So Sunday, I've got to work outside. I got to clean up the yard. I got to clean up the chicken coop. I got to clean up the pig pen, and then I got to go watch some wrestling.
Elijah and I, we're gonna start farming soon. We'll get that garden rolling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some goats to put there at your.
No, you're not. If you're gonna take care of them, take them up.
What
to
was
the-
your idea to get the goats and put them at the
Take
pond?
them up to the pond. I got a football meeting tomorrow morning,
Oh, gross.
and trying to get like all my old friends to come to it. Trying to get Pete Holland to come to it, and Jeff Messler, and Nick Miller. And,
Well, I know you won't get Pete because Pete never even comes to see us.
And
well, Pete has to go to the funeral, or he would have.
he won't get me because I'm not.
He's preparing his home for guests this weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, but I am. Oh, and I'm gonna kick off my weekend by cutting Nick's hair here at the shop.
Yeah,
And
we're
I don't
gonna-
have to be licensed to do that, just in case anybody's curious, because he's my kid. So I can cut his hair. If I need to, I can still whoop him.
Okay, so just before we proceed with this,
I'm the premier fighter. In
I know he's remembered everything. 2 times ago, I got my hair cut by Brian's wife. Looked great. The last time I got my hair cut, I let Jenna do it at home.
Less than stellar.
I would just call Brian's wife.
Now I cut his hair good the last time.
Well, and what you're forgetting is any time that I'm awake, I have a hat on my head. So it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. Drink of choice. What's your drink?
I
of
put
choice?
that after weekend plans for a reason.
Shouldn't have been.
Is this alcoholic or is this any drink in particular?
It can be
See,
however
anything
you
in
want it to
particular.
be, but I put it
Because-
there for a specific reason.
Mine is soda water. Just plain soda water. I drink liters of it a week.
Is this like a drink it all the time if you could, or like a special occasion?
Just
drink?
special occasion.
Apple juice, probably. For me.
I thought for sure you were not gonna say apple juice.
Yeah.
What about you, Elijah?
Well, the first drink that came to mind is a childhood drink that I can't find. Not even at Grandpa Joe's. I asked them to try to get it, and they still have not had it.
Bug juice.
No.
Bug juice they have at the gas station in Frankfurt.
Yeah. You ever hear of Stewart's or a Stewart? It's a glass
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah, root beer.
They're-
Yeah.
Well, they've got multiple different
Yeah,
flavors.
cream
They
soda,
have
orange
orange
cream.
cream.
Orange cream.
Well, they have
They have a
cherries
great
and cream.
one, too.
Ooh.
Their cherries and cream is to die for, and I actually called their distributor trying to get some because it's so hard to find. And you basically have to have a shop somewhere local that can bring it in and sell it on their shelves.
Have you checked Amazon?
Hey, $50.95 for a case of 12.
Yeah, for 12 is like
That's-
$50. Yeah, it's like
That's
it's like six
crap.
or how much is it a can or bottle? It's like $12 a bottle, I think, or something like that.
I can't do that math that quick.
No, just kidding.
Let's see. What if we want to buy it? Cherries and cream. I love that, man.
It's delicious. It's amazing. Like, literally favorite drink of my life.
I don't drink pop, but
It doesn't have that, like, I mean, it has some carbonation, I guess, but it's not overwhelming. It's,
You don't
it's
drink
very
sodies?
smooth. I love soda pop.
I don't drink pop.
You know, but you drink soda water.
You know that
Yeah,
if you
don't have any.
You know that if you eat something that's high in sugar, you can cancel it out with a diet soda, right?
That's one of the greatest things ever. Is she said, our mom said if you eat a sweet, cancels out with a diet soda.
Caleb.
Is that kind of like
That looks
eating a
amazing.
cupcake
It
and
is
then
amazing.
chasing it with
Well,
a stick of beef jerky?
The girl that said that and
Deer
her
wiener.
sister are like 700-pound life people on the
Yeah,
TLC
yeah.
or HGTV or whatever channel that's on.
Elijah, I will find you.
The only place I've found them are out-of-state gas stations, like the Come and Goes, or
Maybe Sheets will have it.
What kind of gas station's that?
it's spelled K-U-M, and go. Just,
I got
Maybe.
lots of stuff to say about that.
You just don't. Hey, Kendall, run by Stewart's Hot Dogs there and see if they got it down there.
I think because they have the same.
Is Kendall
Used
watching
to be.
this?
Really?
Yeah. You know what I want? I'll tell you what I want. I want to go to Pies and Pints down in West Virginia. And I don't, like I said, I don't drink pop, but they make their own root beer right there.
That would be good.
It is good.
It was
Tara,
a
let's
field
go West
trip.
Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Saturday afternoon.
Is she watching this?
You think I was going to take you?
I thought we'd hang out like the boys.
A road trip for...
I'm not.
You guys got wrestling.
Sunday.
Yeah, I got engagements Saturday.
Yeah, I mean it can't be a plan for this.
You're
weekend.
getting engaged Saturday?
Well, I have engagements Saturday.
Are we going to trim your beard?
No,
Or are we going to color in your mustache?
neither.
So we're going to travel with...
Staying Amish.
Staying Amish. I like it. I like it. Collectibles.
Well, I didn't even get my drink of choice.
What is your drink of choice there?
Brian's either.
Don't matter to me. I got.
I'm
Brian
curious.
didn't get his.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you
won't
did
know.
the same. Did Brian get to answer what his companion was earlier?
I don't.
Just
I just
keep
put
on
the
chugging.
scene.
Just
What
keep
would
on
you like
chugging.
your companion to drink you or bring you to drink?
Once again, servant. And no, it's not a servant. It's just a partner. And say, yeah. Well, what would you ask your companion to bring you?
During the week, it'd be water or coffee. Saturday night, it would be clear and probably 80 proof.
Do you have any sweet things mixed in with the clear?
Whatever's around. Whatever you can.
Mix-
A little bit of that and a lot of the other.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
What do you get collectibles on here for?
I want to know your drink.
what kind of stuff is that? Huh?
I want to know your drink.
My drink. So I don't. Honestly, what I've been drinking most of recently is water. But the one thing that I really like when I can find it, and I don't really drink alcohol that much, but it's sour beer. I absolutely love sour beer.
Is that just old beer?
No, it's sour beer. And I haven't found a whole lot of places where they have it around here. I know they had some at one time at Kroger in Circleville, but
that probably was just old beer.
No, it was sour beer. And I had Chris give me some from Columbus once. But 50 West makes a sour beer that's in the fridge, and I haven't tried it. But that's when if I'm gonna drink alcohol, that's what I prefer. Just one sour beer. They're high in percentage, so it's not something you want to drink a lot of. I mean, some people might, not me. So thought I'd put that volume down.
Yeah, way to go.
So collectibles. I was just sitting here thinking as I was typing up this stuff for the show, and I look at all my Funko Pops that are back there.
Get this idea.
And I've got more of them up on my shelves. They're all in this room now, though.
I think he thinks he's Mike and Mike with bobbleheads or something.
No, they're Funko Pops, and my name's Caleb. And you're Jeff, and there's no other. So, but if
I think you had a stroke.
I smell toast.
Toast?
Yeah. Does anyone else smell it? So I just want to know what anyone else collects.
Kids.
That's fair.
I've got quite the collection right now. New, antique.
Yeah, but the antiques are worth a lot.
Worth a lot of laughs sometimes. All enjoyable. What do you collect, Brian?
Man, I really don't collect anything. Not like, where I have to go to the store and buy a pop head.
Yeah.
Pop.
Or you accidentally buy one when you're ordering something else off of Amazon. That's never happened to you. That happened to me the other day. It'll be here tomorrow. I mean Monday.
Hey, Nick, do you still collect Pokemans?
No, I never did.
Oh,
collect those. I've only not played the games. I collect nothing, but now I think I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna collect little porcelain babies like Linda did in Bob's Burgers, and just have a porcelain baby shelf or something.
I want to collect porcelain dolls.
Because there's nothing I can think of that would be more odd than to walk into an almost 30-year-old single male's house and just see a shelf of porcelain babies.
Every week you bring one in and you highlight it.
Elijah, what do you collect?
Got a couple things.
I knew you would.
I'm trying to collect all the Guitar Heroes, and I'm trying to start my car collection. Slowly but surely, I want to collect cars more.
I would start with Matchboxes.
I have Matchbox cars. I've got some that are inspiring me for real ones.
I might have one out in the car that I can give you this morning because I stepped on one this morning.
You have to clear it with Abel first or something.
I've got some cool Matchbox though. One's a Volkswagen truck, which is a real truck that I want to collect.
Yeah.
And got a Nova, an MK2 Volkswagen Golf. Like a first generation Honda Civic. Yeah, I like this little
No, like,
Matchbox.
Firebirds and Camaros. And
Fiero for Pontiac. I want some Fieros.
I saw one the other day.
There's one right down the road on Music Pike.
Yeah.
It's just
It's not
too
the one
far
you saw.
gone.
It's been there ever since I've been going down
It's
East
been there
Pike.
20 plus years, and it's gonna rot there, sadly.
I'd like to have a 68
Oh, yeah.
Camaro.
collect consumer cars.
No, I want
The only-
collectibles.
Other hot rods. And
The only other vehicle that I'd like to have other than my Jeep is a Volkswagen van. That's the only other thing.
Hey, they're coming out with a really cool
The
electric one.
Yeah, that I said before that if I was gonna ever buy a new vehicle, that would be the one that I would buy is the electric Volkswagen van, or I'll just buy one used at some point. But that's what I want at some
Or
point.
buy
in
an
time.
old one and convert it to electric.
Dude.
That
Well,
would be sweet.
yeah.
there's this. I know about a black El Camino.
Is it for sale or just for taking?
No, it's-
maybe you can just take it.
Hey, I think I told you sometime last year that I could.
I think
Come on over.
the tire chalk box are growing into the tires on the El Camino.
So then he's gonna have to fix those next.
Yeah. As soon as it gets warm, they'll probably be out there.
But what's really going to be entertaining is when it finally rolls off there, it rolls across the street, down the little hill, into the garage that sits across the street.
Or starts rolling out of the driveway. Someone's in the driver's seat, steers it, and rolls it down the street and then away.
I had a buddy one time. He had a really nice El Camino.
Yeah.
That's called auto theft. First off,
Borrowing,
that's not a real thing.
auto theft.
A really nice El Camino.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it was fast too till he
Trash can car.
till he split it in half with a tree.
Oh man.
It just
He
needs
was
to
alright.
make up his mind and either be a car or be a truck.
Now one of my buddies who
Oh,
was
that's
with him,
fair.
he broke his arm, I think.
What about the Subaru? What is it? The Subaru.
Tara's
Baja,
wants
it's
Tara
a
wants a
car truck.
Subaru next time.
you know what they say about women that buy Subarus?
Nope, just keep
No.
that to yourself.
Yeah, just go on, man. You. Sometimes I wonder about your ability to think. I truly
Said
do.
they like to hike. Jeez, rhyming.
That's okay. I know you well enough.
I want to get one of those Volkswagen electric buses. I could use it.
You need an extended.
You're to the point
Cab.
where you need like that or a decommissioned short bus.
No, I need
You
a
can get
vehicle
school
for them,
buses
a
fairly
Harley
cheap.
for me.
You can get school buses fairly cheap. Retired ones?
Have you seen Tara park a van?
I didn't say for her. She'd
No?
have it parked through the window of the garage.
Oh, it is a
And a
challenge.
kangaroo in the back. Oh.
The little house. What's this?
So, I just want to make it clear before we are done that Monday,
Looks a little dirty. I think I kept it cleaner than that.
no, tune in Monday to see the competition between me and Jeffy Boy over here for the title.
Jeffy, boy, you better watch who you call boy.
We might need to take that thing on camera.
I'm getting ready to take it from him.
I'll take care of it.
About 10 minutes. About 10 minutes I'm going to take that from him. So.
Get a good look, because you're not ever going to hold it.
Hey, can we maybe get some hats and shirts done for BullShirt'n?
I don't know, maybe if we can get some through the other work done. You can do it.
Okay.
Nick, can you do the hats?
You certainly can.
No, I definitely can. I tried.
He did try. Caleb did try. He's able to. No, Nick did this one. No, Caleb did that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And then
I
for
did the
some
first
reason-
one and it went fine, and then after that, I couldn't.
They
do it
would
go.
They would probably be okay on the other.
Yeah. So, but no,
I
Monday
believe we have a ghost in the hallway.
we do have a ghost. Monday, the video will be up of the title.
The ghost of Mr. Magoo. You remember I said, Brian?
Mr. Midorian.
Mr. Magoo.
Yeah.
All right, hey, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I know I'm going to get off to a great weekend start because I'm going to whip his butt here in just a minute in this competition. Just throwing dimes all day.
Well, that'll be really hard to get those dimes inside that trash can from so far away.
No, but I could do that too.
I'm bringing my PlayStation. Since we can double up on challenges, I'm bringing my PlayStation next week. We're going to play 3 holes of PGA 2K21. And
We've doubled up on every challenge.
No, we've not doubled up on the exact same. Except for the last 2 we have, airplanes and this. But the Frisbee ones were all different.
A little bit, I guess. Yeah. So, all right. Oh, plus I'm looking forward to this mohawk that Nick wants. Actually, I think we're gonna go
Reverse mohawk.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want this to be the last time that I ever let you cut my hair, then you can do whatever you want.
No.
I mean, just shave my head like I want to.
Oh, you want it all shaved off? I don't get styled up like
No,
last time.
you don't.
I ain't looking like Bryce.
Well, how are we going to tell the difference between you and Brian?
All right, hey, have a great weekend. We're out of here.